art journal page, and I'm working in this journal I made from lots of watercolor paper I had in pads, and I'm going to work on this page. This one is you've already seen it and it's on video. I've put some acrylic paints here, some peach, yellow, orange, red, magenta, and some pinks, and I'm just going to randomly put them on my page. I've got this brush with a little bit of water, and I'm just going to put, as I said, randomly on the page. And I'm not cleaning my brush, I'm just going at it. This is just the first layer, and whatever goes goes. And I already see that I will need a lot more acrylic paint, but I'm just gonna keep on going right now, and we'll see where it gets me. I really don't think about where I'm putting each color. I'm just trying to cover my page, and I also like that some of it get mixed and creates other shades in between. So win-win. It needs to be colorful. Most of it is gonna get covered. So that's why I really don't care where everything goes. And let's take a little bit more paint. And it really doesn't matter which brand. I've got all kinds, most of them from the cheap store, and I pick them by color, not the brand. I really don't care, as I said. And I don't care that the page was already dirty with some cleaning I've done of, of a stencil. I just want a little bit more of the lighter shade, so that's why I'm picking it. So I will have more variation in the color. So I've got coverage. Now I just need for this to dry completely before I'm getting to the next step. I'll be back. I'm back, and this is dry. Now for the tricky part. I'm not good at this technique, but I'm always trying it again and again. So I've got more acrylic paint here. This is turquoise and a brush. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit, and I'm going to go with the turquoise all over the page, and then put a stencil and try to remove some of it with a baby wipe. So let's hope it will work. And I'm adding the water so it would be a little bit more wet so it won't dry on me until I'm finishing covering the page. That's the only thing I'm trying to do, which doesn't always work for me, especially that I live in a warm country, so everything dries really fast. Okay. Don't dry on me. A little bit water. Maybe one day I will master this technique. Okay. Hope for the best. So I've got my stencil right here and a baby wipe, holding it and going over and switching lifting. And okay, so it seems like some of the paint wasn't dry enough underneath, so the stencil picked it up. I don't care, it's nice, it's a background, I'll live with it. So again, this needs to get dry before I continue to anything else. I'll be back. Okay, so next I've got some, I've put here some gray acrylic paint, and it was too thin. I added a little bit of gesso because I also wanted it a lighter shade. And now I'm using this stencil. This is from Stamperia, and let's see, I don't know, I'm winging it. I have some general idea for this page and not much more. I'm using a makeup sponge and taking a little bit of the paint, just tapping and getting rid of the excess. And now I'm just stenciling. Now I'm not doing the whole thing. I'll try to explain in a minute what I'm attempting to do, and I hope it will work for me. Some kind of an abstract, I don't know, road, pavement, whatever. As I said, abstract. And there's going to be an image that I'm going to put here, and I wanted it to stand on something and not float on the page. Yeah, okay, so this is acceptable. I can continue. Okay, so let's see, I've got this image and I've got this one, and there is another video I've done and that I explained how to make this. It's very simple. You just cut out any kind of image you want from a magazine. You put some gesso, and then I've used watercolor pencils, but you can use whatever you want, and went over the contour line with the black pencil. So let's see, I am going to use this one here, and this one was not, I've traced the image to a white Bristol page. Don't remember why I've done it and not used the exact cutout from the magazine. So as you can see, the back is white. And I'm thinking that I really want something more to add to my background, which without me trying too much, it seems like it's something I've done on a jelly plate, which is nice, but wasn't what I intended. But I like it, so I'm going to live with it. And I know that I want to write here something, but I still think I need something, I don't know. As I said, wasn't planned. I think I will go with the writing first, and then I'll decide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tracing paper, because I have trouble writing and planning where everything goes. So I'm going to take a tracing paper. I'm going to take a pencil and see how I want to go about it. So, and I want it a little bit quirky, keep going. you can do it. I need to remind myself. So I think, yeah, I think something like that. Maybe letters a little bit more. I don't know. That's what's great. I can play with this and decide what's working for me. So I'm just figuring how I want this to go, and as you can see, instead of curvy, it's going to be with all kinds of angles. Yeah, something like that. So now I'm going to transfer this to, it doesn't get it's still wet, for goodness sake. This is just the marker I have, which almost at the same turquoise color, so where the white is bothering me, I'm just covering it. So I'm going to trace this to my page. 2 ways ago to go about it, because this is quite dark. Either take oil pastels and go behind and then trace it. It will be like using copy paper, or of course if you have a copy paper, graphite paper that is white, or there are yellow ones, then you can go and trace it. So I'll be back. Okay, so traced it and just used a light blue Posca pen to write the letters. And now I'm just going with a black permanent marker and adding some definition to the letters. And basically I'm using the black underneath the letters, and I'm going to use this white. This is Uniball Signal, a white pen, and I'm just going to add some, so there will be again more definition. And why is it giving me trouble now? Because it can. Let's try some other white. I'm having trouble today. There are some days that things just don't work. And it's always the white. Okay. Maybe we are in business. Yeah. Okay. So white I'm putting on top of the letters. Not everywhere, just where I think it's needed. So of course you can do however you like, and to brighten up or make the writing more defined. At first I thought I would do some dots on the inside, but then I decided that I don't want any more dots to take away from what I have. In the background. I'm trying to go to do it and still talk, and it seems like I can't do both of them. Yeah, okay, so I like it, and I want just a little bit more definition to the, I don't know what to call them, stones that I've done. So I'm thinking maybe in several places just adding, like adding highlights. I don't think I'm going to go on all of them. Maybe we'll see. Right now I'm doing it randomly, and then I'm going to take a step back and see if it works. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like something is missing. Nope. I'm gonna leave it as is. That's it. That's it for me. Very simple page. And that's it for me. So, as you can see, you can do it. It's simple, it's quick, and thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.